Nihilist with the brand new sub. Welcome to the stream, mate. I appreciate the support. Follows and subs are the absolute two best ways y'all can support the stream, so I appreciate that. You get a few sweet perks like different emotes in chat, so welcome to the stream. Up to 71 out of 100 towards our goal to... This is... Yeah. Deal. Tradesies. Yeah, get some zombies. These are my zombies. There are many like them, but these ones are mine. Horse of Will with the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's a nice clean solution to all those problems. Pulse. That's not a Pulse of the Marasa. All we want to do is draw Pulse of the Marasa. If this doesn't resolve, we'll concede. Oh, he's F6. That's good for us. Attack up Nixilus. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, zombies. Zombies for everyone. Howdy, CRBNFRE. Dino Ari. What's going on? Alrighty. Wow, his hand was a real pooper scooper. Man, it's amazing how far in this game we would be if we hit some spells. Alright, so this idiot is going at Chandra, and this one's going at Obnixilus. Blocks of Shambling Vents. Yeah, baby. Do it. Just a trade there. You gonna kill this with Murderous Cut or something? Wow. Yeah, deal. Gobble, gobble. Oh, alright. He's so unsure of himself. Alright, Chandra down. Alright, she's a big lady, and she is now no longer in play. So he's got a removal spell at the ready with Jace, so Jace is going to get to kill Cletus with the Murderous Cut. Or possibly Flashback Painful Truth, depending on how greedy he's feeling. Man, I can't even think how far into this game we would be if I would have left this Read the Bones in the graveyard instead of this Fiery Impulse on turn 4. That was such a bad play. Gonna F6, let him do his thing. I don't catch all of them. I apologize. As I often say, Pikachu on screen. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. All right, read some bones. That's a heck of a spell. Bottom top. Okay. He's not played. A real question this game is, do I want to show him that Pia and Corinne Nalar is in my deck? That's a real question. Is do I think this game is winnable to the point where I should show him PN Corinne Nalar to try and win. Like, can they get me into this game? I do know what I'm playing in the 100 tick challenge. The deck list will get posted on Sunday or Monday. They're due by Sunday, so I imagine they'll be up by Monday. Crackling Doom, sure. So my opponent made a mistake there. He if I would have had a fetch land, I could have punished that line there. I could have played a fetch land and then cracked it in response to a removal spell and then triggered the Nissa that way. So you should always kill the Nissa in response to the search trigger. Alright, that's going to be enough. We don't have to show him PN Corinne Nalar. Having things that gain life is really good. Pulse of Marasa is very powerful, and manlands are very powerful. If, like, watching these games, if like seeing how good Hissing Quagmire doesn't do it to you, like that, like there's having your lands do things is powerful and important in mid-range matchups. The token had -2 power from the Jace. I would like to play first. Yeah, this hand's super reasonable. It's a little slow, and it's again, this hand is a little bit weak to a Jace, but other than that, it's fine. Yep, Obnix is great. Very, very powerful card. That was a mistake. I guess not. I can fetch Swamp here. I guess I can't, because I played this, I can't cast Grasp of Darkness next turn if I draw it and he plays a Jace, so that's something to consider. I knew I wasn't playing anything this turn, so I should have played Wooded Foothills and fetched for Smoldering Marsh tapped, because then this can get basic Swamp. And he doesn't have Jace, so we're not getting punished, but if he had Jace here and we drew Grasp of Darkness, this would have been incorrect sequencing of my mana. I'm just going to cast Read the Bones, and then next turn we can Duress plus Read the Bones. I'm going to feel really bad if we bottom this, and I'm going to bottom that for now. We have a Duress to hit a potential Planeswalker out of his hand, and a Fetch Land's going to shuffle the Ruinous Path back into our deck, so I don't feel too bad putting it on the bottom. I've never played a Lone Pox deck, so I don't know why. When were Lone Pox decks in the format? Like you're asking why did these stop being in the meta? Like when were they in the format? Like when were they good? I don't ever remember those decks being powerful or good. So we're gonna take Obnixilis here, easy take. We're gonna fetch Smoldering Marsh now and cut this. So we play around the silly. The Disdainful Stroke in his hand, so we don't get beat down by that. Hey, Zach. What's going on, mate? Kiki worse than Angel Cord. This actually sucks. This is a very good draw for him, because this lets him take away our Read the Bones. We were going to be fine with the cards in his hand, but now that he gets to take the Read the Bones, we're not going to be able to really keep up on raw card count. And now we don't have Read the Bones in the graveyard for if we draw GDD, which sucks. So we're not playing around him, you know. We're not playing around him top decking a... Wow, he took Chandra. That's really good for us. That's like insanely good for us. I cannot. Yeah, man, you do you. He has a Disdainful Stroke. He should not take the Chandra there. Bottom, top. Obnix is a good rip as well, so just like threats. Read the bones, I am pretty sure is the correct take there because of what just happened. Like, we're up on cards now, and etc., etc. You found a Jace too? Yeah, that's a good sequence for him. Ripped transgress into Jace. And yeah, opponent's making some less than optimal plays, but we're just getting savaged, so we're still in the game, but like we're having a much harder time than we were, 10 minutes ago when we looked at his hand and we're like, oh, this hand doesn't do much. We're gonna dress you and then like just play through your answers. And now he gets to transgress my Obnixilis because he drew Jace, but really frustrating. At least we get to pulse the Pia and replay that and get some tokens. So his hand is Crackling Doom X. And then he drew Chandra off the top? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? His draw steps were... And he discarded a Culligan's command. His draw steps were Transgress, Jace, Culligan's command, Chandra. In that order. His hand was awful. Well, taking my Chandra away looks really good when you rip your own into take away all of my other tools. Hey, look, we drew another land. Now kind of wishing we had that path. Yep. Just again, for the record, his hand was awful. Like it was. We have a screenshot showing that it was awful. Like he drew a land. That's good for us. Oh god, he can K command back his Mantis Raider and kill us with that. Yep. I'm just gonna... We'll be done. Whoa, where'd my thing go? Alright. This card's almost more swingy. Actually, I think it is